Hey everyone, it's Lauren. It is July, which means it's time for BookTube-A-Thon 2017. I am super excited about BookTube-A-Thon. I heard about it last year from my best friend and she participated in it, but I wasn't able to because I was with family all of that week, so that just wasn't going to jive well. But this year, it's my first time doing BookTube-A-Thon and I am psyched. Now, there are 7 reading challenges and I am trying to do all of them. I don't know how well this is going to work out because I'm going to be super busy that week. You can see the boxes behind me. I just moved and I'm still unpacking and trying to get my life in order, and I work full time. So we're going to see how this goes. I've pulled 7 books from my shelves that I'm going to try to get through, but let's talk about these challenges first. Challenge number 1, read a book with the person on the cover. Number 2, read a hyped book, and as we know, BookTube is really good about hyping books, so there were a plethora to choose from for this. Challenge number 3 is finish a book in 1 day, which I probably won't have a problem with. I have a bigger problem with needing to stop reading books and do other things, but I just keep reading the books because the books are so good. Challenge number 4 is read a book about a character that is very different from you, and it can be different in a myriad of ways, just different from you. Challenge number 5 is read a book completely outdoors. I'm excited about this because I love reading outdoors, but I'm also waiting to see if the weather is going to hold out for this because the weather's kind of weird here in Ohio sometimes, and we'll just see on that one. I will find a way to make it work one way or another. I'm gonna even if I'm out there with my umbrella and my book, I will read a book in the outdoors. Challenge number 6 is read a book you bought because of the cover. I do that a lot. I really like pretty covers, guys. And challenge number 7 is read 7 books. Let's take a look at the books I chose. I have quite the stack, so I'm a little nervous, but I have faith. I can do this. You never know until you try, so I'm gonna try to read all 7 of these books during BookTube-A-Thon. I bet you guys know what this book is. I bet you know. It's a very distinctive book. Challenge number 1, book with the person on the cover. I am going to be reading Hunted by Megan Spooner. Now, I'm using the BookTube-A-Thon as a way to catch up with some of the books I've gotten in my uppercase boxes over the past several months and haven't had time to get to. This is one of those books. Hunted is a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, so it seems really interesting and I'm excited to finally get to it. So we're gonna start a stack there, not that you can see it. Book number 2, read a hyped book. Now, Six of Crows. I have seen so much about Six of Crows and I am so excited to finally be getting into it. I finally picked up my own copy recently and I was just sitting there reading the cover, reading the inside flap, loving the red end pages, loving the black page edges, and basically just falling in love with this book just from its appearance. I'm so excited to finally be reading this. I haven't read any of Leigh Bardugo's books, which I know is almost a crime in BookTube, but I'm finally getting to Six of Crows, so I'm super excited. Book number 3, finish a book in 1 day. Now, this could be any of the books in my pile, so I just grabbed a book from my stack of uppercase books that I haven't read yet, and it is Windfall by Jennifer E. Smith, and the tagline for this book is Let Luck Find You. It's about 2 best friends. One of them buys a lottery ticket for her best friend's birthday, and he wins the lottery like $140 million, just, casual. And drama ensues, as it tends to happen in YA. You can't have YA without drama. But I'm sure that everything gets resolved in some neat, happy little ending, because that's how most YA ends, but not all. So I could be surprised. Challenge number 4, read a book about a character that's very different for you. And for this, I'm choosing When Dimple Met Rishi. Now, I'm sure this could also be considered a hyped book. I have seen so much on Twitter and BookTube about this, and I am so excited to be reading this. I can't wait. I'm so excited for this, guys. I'm just now creeping at all of the covers of my books to see what they look like without their dust jackets. They're all pretty, okay? Challenge number 5, read a book outdoors. Now again, this could swap with my challenge number 3, read a book in one sitting. I could use the same book technically for those. I could read a book in one sitting outdoors. So I grabbed another one of my uppercase books that I haven't finished. This one I did start, and I got partway through. I got that far into it, and then my life got crazy, flipped, turned upside down, and I had to take a break from it. I'll be starting this book over for BookTube-A-Thon, but this book is Frostblood by Ellie Blake. I don't remember a lot about this. I remember there are Frostbloods and Firebloods in this book. Ruby, the main character, is a Fireblood. It's called Frostblood, so there's obviously going to be some drama going on there, and as we know, ice and fire don't play together well, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot going on. Challenge number 6 is read a book you bought because of the cover. Now, I didn't buy this book per se. It is, yet again, one of my uppercase books that I just got, and I think it's a really cool cover, and I like it a lot. This book is Words on Bathroom Walls by Julia Walton. It's really cool, like Words on Bathroom Walls, it's graffiti. So like on the cover, there's layers of like graffiti, and there's even some like on the spine here, and I was kind of hoping that like the entire cover would be like that, but it's a simple black cover, which is cool. I'm excited to dig into this book. I really like the cover design, and I'm hoping that I like the story just as well. The last challenge is read 7 books, and I'm going for it because why not? And the last book I picked is yet again an uppercase book. Yes, that means that 5 out of my 7 books picked are from uppercase. Yes, I am that far behind on reading. But the 7th book is Song of the Current. I really like how this book looks. I believe there's pirates involved and maybe a river god. I remember when I read through the summary that I was intrigued. I'm excited to dig into this and everything else in my TBR pile here. I think I can do it. I'm so excited. I love the community on BookTube, and I love how the community all pulls together during BookTube-A-Thon. So I am super excited, and I can't wait.